Kemba Walker, he's sitting this one out, but his Boston Celtics are in Orlando for a little bit of preseason action. Early on, we got a lot of ball movement from the Celtics as Jaylen Brown finds Gordon Hayward. Now we got Tatum. He's going to do it himself for 2. But let's get back into this ball movement as the Celtics are up 26 points in the second quarter. Marcus Smart finds Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown does the rest. New look, Jaylen Brown got the haircut. I see you. Now more Jaylen Brown stealing, and he knows what to do with it. I mean, he gets busy at the rim. Celtics are up 32. This game is pretty much over. Jason Tatum's going to find Marcus Smart. No, he didn't pull a Steph Curry. Look at this 3 again. Not looking after he lets it go. I know I made that. I put too much work in this summer. Now Gordon Hayward finding Smart. Will he do another no look? No, he's going to give it to Tatum. Beautiful pass to Tatum. 175. Celtics win. I think the Boston Celtics are literally one of the first teams we've ever seen get really affected by social media. If you look at the Celtics team, ironically, they play better when guys are out of the lineup. For example, I know it's a preseason game, but they came out and hit the Orlando Magic in the mouth. The Orlando Magic were a playoff team that ended up, the Toronto Raptors won the championship. The Magic got the Raptors at home in the first game of the playoffs last year. Don't forget that. Again, they did lose in 5, but the Magic came out and hit the soon-to-be NBA champions in the mouth in game 1. That Magic team's got some fight in them. Now, again, it's a preseason. Some guys are playing, some guys are not. I get it. But generally speaking, the narrative has been when guys are out of the lineup, the Boston Celtics play better. Guys love the extra 4 or 5 shots they get when someone's missing. And Kyrie Irving probably wasn't the best fit for that Celtics team. Kemba Walker, I think, is a much better fit when he's healthy and ready to go. But with that being said, what really changes with this Celtics team morale? See, I think these guys have bought into social media, and I think they realize they're competing for numbers. I think you got a pretty smart team. I've interviewed Jaylen Brown a couple times. He's a very smart dude. Jason Tatum out of St. Louis seems to be a very smart dude. They had Al Horford. He was a smart dude. These guys are smart enough to know the cap. And I think these guys understand we're fighting for crumbs here. Gordon Hayward, smart guy, like a gamer. These dudes know we're competing for money. And literally night in, night out, not only do I want to be great, but I kind of want to be the guy that makes sure my teammate's not the greatest version of himself, because I want his dollar. You see the Celtics cut off contract negotiations with Jaylen Brown, which means they probably ain't going to pay him. So now Jaylen Brown's going to use this year as an audition for the NBA to see how good he is. He thinks he's better than Tatum. I'm for sure he knows he's better than Gordon Hayward. You got Jason Tatum, who believes he's a max caliber guy. He's going to work his behind off to be on the same level as a guy like De'Aaron Fox, who's going to get paid in a year or so. So, I just think there's just so much looking at social media. I think part of the reason why Kyrie didn't work out is the Celtics start to believe in the hype that Kyrie was a bad teammate from social media. And then I think that kind of filtered into that locker room. I think the Celtics can surprise people. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a 3 seed in the East. I just think Kemba's a better fit than Kyrie. And his Canner in that lineup, I think he's a pretty decent guy as long as he's healthy. He's not Al Horford, but he'll fill a role. The thing with the Celtics is I think they're going to be atrocious defensively, not sound. I like Marcus Smart, but this team's not going to be disciplined enough defensively. They lost Marcus Morris. You lose Al Horford, who's sound defensively. Yeah, I think that Terry Rozier was feisty off that bench. I think this team's going to be terrible defensively. They might end up going to Taco Fall seriously as rim protection. I know he's not slated to be a starter or play meaningful minutes for the Celtics this season, but you might want to just go to Taco. A lot of these guys can get beat off the dribble. You send him into Taco, and he really will handle your lightweight down low in short spurts. I believe the Celtics can surprise some teams, but if they start to kind of let that tension of who's going to get paid, who's not going to get paid, specifically Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, kind of get in the way of that locker room, I can see this thing going all downhill, and I could very well see Jaylen Brown getting moved at the deadline, being honest. You into sports, we got you. NFL news, I got you. NBA news, NBA highlights, NBA full coverage, feature stories, all that great stuff, I got you. We even got a little bit of Madden and 2K mixed in. Subscribe to this platform, and I got you. More quality content on the way. Subscribe.